Dear friends, dear all, once again I'm here to talk about the Wexford Festival Opera 2020. I would like to start with a positive news. We will have a festival. This is for sure. Now, the last time I said this, it was the 24th of October 2019. We were during the last festival. In the night, I would have had my premiere of Adina, and that was my first press conference as the new artistic director of the Wexford Festival Opera. A lot of things has happened between here and there. A little invisible enemy arrived, attacked all the world, and it forced us to change our habits, to change the way of the relation between parents, relatives, friends, society. Has been very tough, and it is already very tough. But I'm really sure we will get out of it. And myself and all the Wexford family has worked very hard in the last 3 months to achieve and to be able to have a festival. Now, my first festival, I called my first festival Shakespeare in the Heart, because Shakespeare was the theme. Now, regretfully, I needed to postpone Shakespeare in the Heart in 2021, as well as I thought in the integrity of the festival. But as I said, we will have a festival. The festival of this year, I decided to call this festival Waiting for Shakespeare. Everybody knows Samuel Beckett, everybody knows Waiting for Godot. In that case, Godot didn't arrive. In this case, believe me, Shakespeare will, for sure. And what is about this Waiting for Shakespeare? This will be a reimagined festival and somehow an innovative festival. We will have artists, pianists, musicians, singers, actors in Wexford on stage, making events, making music, making concerts, making even operas. But this time, we will take all of these events to your home. We will take these events to your home by streaming all these events, with the great help we will have from RTE, from Lyric FM, from the social media. Luckily, we are in a time where we can do this, and we will. So we will be in Wexford, we will make music for you, and we will take all this festival into your houses. We decided to have 1 week from the 11th of October to 18th of October, when the festival will be in the air. What does it mean in the air? Will be all over. Every day we will have some events, some appointment, some conference, some concerts for you at home. Then I want to say something about this. Music theaters is about connection, is about touching the people, is about exchange of feelings. So I won't say that this will be a festival without people. If we can, if we will be allowed to have some public, certainly we will. Certainly we will imagine, even with the social distancing, to have some crowd, some people in the theater. Because as artists, we need applause, we need to feel the energy of the people. Then, meanwhile, we have to arrange something and we have to deal with what we have. So this Waiting for Shakespeare will be a festival in the air. And everybody, each of you, has to be with us. You have to stay in our side, because this has been done, because the festival cannot die this year, cannot go on dark this year. It has to survive. So how can I say we need for you? And in Italian we say we made virtue of necessity. Exactly what we have done. We made virtue of necessity. Now, what will happen in this week? We will have new friends, new artist friends, because we will make the academy, we will make our Wexford factory. So the 14 singers that has been chosen during the audition in January will be in Wexford, plus one from Russia, because he is the first exchange that we will do in our partnership with the Bolshoi. So yesterday I met all of them via Zoom. You know that in this day Zoom is indispensable. So I met all of them to communicate that the Wexford factory will happen. And you cannot imagine the excitement of these kids. Are not kids, are artists, are young artists willing to do this. So we will have our academy with the teacher. Ernesto Palacio will come, Dimitri Vdovin will come, Diego Flores will come, Celine Barn will come, I will come. And we will all together try to make this experience for them unforgettable. And then we will have some rehearsal between the 15th of September to the 10th of October. And what we will rehearse? Everything. So new friends, new artist friends that will grow in Wexford in this period, ready to be protagonists of this festival. But we will have also old friends. What I mean about old friends, singers for whom the Wexford has been their springboard. And in these difficult times, I called them and I said, Wexford needs you. And everybody said yes. And this is with great pride. I wanted to announce you that a lot of singers that you would never expect to have with us will sing for us, in remote, but will sing for Wexford. So, lots of events, as I said, in this week. So our public, our friends, can switch on their YouTube, their television, their social media, and we will be there in different time of the day, in 8 days. So stay with us. Now, I wanted to come in the core business of this week and this festival. We will open with a piece that, for me, as I said before, because it was scheduled before, is a masterpiece. We will open with the Petite Messe Solennelle by Rossini. It will be done on stage in the original version with 2 piano harmonium, 4 singers, 12 cherubs, as Rossini said. Now, this will be a joint venture between Ireland and Italy. We will have an Irish quartet. We will have Claudia Boyle as a soprano, Tara Rao as a mezzo, John Molloy as a bass, and we will have a tenor from Italy called Pietro Adaini, a wonderful Rossinian tenor. And then again, a joint venture between Ireland and Italy as a pianist. We will have Finnan Collins as a first piano and Carmen Santoro as a second piano, Andrew Sinnott as harmonium, and Kenneth Montgomery as a conductor of this. Who are these 12 cherubs? These 12 cherubs are our Wexford Factory ensemble that will be part of this opening of the festival. Then, in the main events, I'm really proud to present to you what we call the Gala Concert. As you know, the Gala Concert has been always for us a moment of happiness, of meeting between among artists. And this time we will enlarge this. We will open the doors of Wexford. And as I said before, old friends arrived. So the Gala Concert will be a live streaming of a great concert where 28 singers from everywhere in the world will sing for you. Juan Diego Flores, Angela Mead, Joseph Calleja, Ermonella Yao, and then again, Alessandro Luongo, Noah Stewart, Igor Golovatienko, Sergei Romanovsky, and again, the best of the best that has been in Wexford. I phoned each one. I asked each one if they want to be part of this. And everybody said yes. So it will be a real explosive Gala Concert. So please stay with us in that. I didn't believe that all of these people said yes to me, and they did it. They did it because Wexford is something special in their memories. They did it because they will never forget what Wexford, as Ermonella Yao said to me, I will never forget what you and Wexford has given to me. And this is not a favor to Wexford, but is a duty and a pleasure. I want to report these words because they were so moving for me that I wanted to share with you. Then, so, after this Gala Concert, we will have other 2 main events. A dinner-time recital. You know that Wexford is famous for their lunchtime recital. This time we will have an evening time recital. And who will be the protagonist? It will be Celine Byrne, because Celine has been so generous to tell us that she will be part of the factory. She will do a master for the Wexford Factory singers. And then she will do for us, she will sing for us in a dinner time recital with the piano. And then, again, Lisetta Ropesa. Lisetta decided to come in Wexford physically, to be in Wexford in the last day of the festival. So on the 18th of October, we will close the festival with the concert with Lisetta Ropesa and with our orchestra. As everybody knows, this time we had to cancel 3 main stage opera. And so our orchestra, our chorus, has to, of course, to wait until next year, but we couldn't do without them. So we will do this concert, at least 1 concert with them. Be very careful of the social distancing. Spread the orchestra on stage. but doing a proper concert and hopefully having some public in to applaud and to shout and to yell bravo to this concert. So as you see, every night we will have something, but we will have also an afternoon activities. Now, as you remember in my previous conference, I spoke about Falstaff. Now, we cannot do Falstaff as we thought, but we decide to give it to you 6 episodes of Falstaff by 15 minutes each day with the piano, done by our Wexford factory singers. So what will happen? We will video filming all these episodes and we will call Falstaff Chronicles. And every day you will be able to switch on your mobile, your computer, your television and see an episode of Falstaff, like a Netflix series. Why not? We need to invent, and we have invented. It's not finished. There is more. There is an opera. Because this festival, as I said, is waiting for Shakespeare. We need to have a touch of Shakespeare. So we have Falstaff, and then we decide, myself and Andrew Sinnott, which is the composer in residence. We decided to find a wonderful play by Shakespeare called The Rape of Lucrece. To take this piece that Britain has written and everybody has written, but to treat this in a different way. We are writing a small opera with 4 singers based on The Rape of Lucrece. But at a certain point, the public will be able to decide which ending you want. So we are writing 3 different endings: a farcical, a romance, a tragedy. Of course, Shakespeare wrote the tragedy. We will write 3 of that, and you will decide which one you want and which one you will pick. So, as I say, there is everything for every taste. Now, it's not finished. We will have the Tom Walsh lecture. So we will have Luigi Ferrari, as I said before, that will talk to you about the relation between Shakespeare, Verdi, and Boito. And then we will have a girl that I don't want to announce now, that will talk to us about the weight of being young. And believe me, in this period, it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't say the name because I want for you that will be a surprise. Then, last but not least, we will have our pop-up event. So, our desire to connect Wexford with the local community is still there and is still very high. So we decide to make the pop-up event around the town, being very careful about the contingent of the public, but we will make it. So we will still have Juliet at the balcony. We will still have the Paint Theatre. We will still have Listen to Many, Speak to a Few. We will still have Voice in the Void. And all of these events will be streamed at noon every day in that week. And we will have it physically in the different location of the town of Wexford. So who will be there will come and will see what is the taste of what will happen next year. And then the last thing. I decide to have it's not a conference, let's say it's an interview. I called this 3 appointment impossible interviews. But why impossible? Impossible because I would never expected to have this. So probably everybody know Michael Dervan is a journalist, is a critic, music critic, is Irish, is writing in the Irish Times. I asked him to interview 3 artists. And I picked a singer, I picked a director, I picked a conductor. And I try to ask to the most impossible, or not impossible, most difficult to reach person in the world. And they said yes again. So the singer will be Ermonela Yao, the director will be Graham Vick, the conductor will be Sir Antonio Papano. So these 3 impossible interviews will be done in 3 different days, and Michael Dervan will ask them a set of questions that will allow them to tell us about the past, about the present, about the future of opera, which for us is mainly important. All of this has been done, all of this festival has been done because we care about the future of the opera, about the future of the opera. So we need all of you. We need all of you beside us. We need all of you supporting us. We need all of you be friends of us. I hope that I will see all of you very soon. I hope that from my house I will arrive in Wexford and I will virtually hug everybody, each of you. Meanwhile, I wanted to say again, thank you for your support. I want to say again, stay with us. Ciao a tutti. Ciao.